Take advantage.
Nowadays is the woman expects that you are going to fill these roles, and if you're not, she's kind of going to overtake those roles, and the men get belittled. They feel lower self-esteem. They're not as high valued as they want to be, and it's kind of a juggling act. So
A man has two women. He lies to one. He tells the truth to the other. Which one does he love?
That's a tough one. Usually it's the one he's lying to.
Why is that?
Because he doesn't want to hurt her feelings, and it's harder to be just bluntly honest with a woman because you never know what her reaction is going to be. So if you're being bluntly honest with her, then you either respect her 100% or you don't really care how she's going to feel.
Do you think women often want what they can't have?
Yes.
So then wouldn't you say that chasing women is terrible advice for men?
Chasing women is terrible.
Because if he chases you, then he's basically telling you you can have me, and he's no longer a challenge.
I like a chase because I always got my running shoes on. So yeah, I do like a chase.
Do you think that men prefer the chase or the catch?
They prefer the chase because when you're easy to catch, they don't want you after they got you.
So do you think women prefer men who like the chase?
I do. I love a good chase. As I said, I always got them running shoes on.
But wouldn't you say that men who prefer the chase are less likely to be loyal because they will continue chasing?
Yes. Very true, because, well, once they actually get you, then they don't want you anymore, so. Which sucks, though, but unless you get a good guy who actually likes a woman that kind of holds out and she's good quality, then the chase was worth it.
But we don't like the good guys. And you said before, like, you make rules for them, right? So if you're making a guy wait, you probably don't like him that much. Because for Bruno Mars, you're down tomorrow, right?
Most likely. It might be 15 minutes in. Might be 15 minutes in with Bruno now.
How long would he really have to talk to you?
Bruno?
Yeah, like, if he said, I want sex, like, would you?
If Bruno started singing Versace on the floor, everything would happen. I'd be butt naked before he got to the first verse. He wouldn't even have the first V out.
Can I tell you an interesting stat that I think most women don't know? You know, 1 in 3 men under 30 are either virgins or haven't had sex in the past year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So a lot of times, like, we'll complain about guys cheating, but we pick the cheaters because there's a lot of guys that won't cheat on you. We just don't like them.
I honestly did not know that, and that's a good fact to know.
Would you believe it? Like, does that make sense with what you've seen?
I believe it, but I still end up with a cheater.
Yeah, because I think we like guys that cheat.
Who's not having sex is somewhere where I don't see, because I'm going with the bad boys. So yes.
So would you say that a lot of women are more attracted to like toxic men?
Yeah, I think we are.
So why do women complain about, toxic masculinity when a lot of women are enabling that behavior by choosing to date bad boys and toxic men?
I think it stems from our childhood. Sometimes we have somebody in our life that is a toxic person because we've seen it happen to someone else in our family. So then we kind of follow in the footstep of that.
How do you know when the honeymoon stage of a relationship is over?
Some of the weird shit starts to matter. Like,
That's the truest thing I've ever heard. But to the girl, right?
yeah, definitely. Usually it matters a lot.
You start like,
Yeah,
the girl starts saying what's annoying her.
yeah. It's like, okay, so for instance, you might see your girl in the kitchen, you walk by, you slap her butt, right? So in the first couple of months, that's fine. It's like, ooh, babe, that's whatever. And then you do it again for like another 2 months. So that's like 5 months in. And then like another 2 months in, she's like, can you stop doing that? So, that's just one of the...
Has that happened to you?
Yeah. Yeah, it has. But, hey, it's all good, At least you learn